Thank you very, very much to our House colleagues for being here, to all of my Senate colleagues who have attended as well, and again, most especially to our witnesses, and to everyone who is watching. There are thousands of people who have tuned in. We have live streamed this event, and ironically, many multiples of the number who attend or watch our regular hearings, many more have watched this spotlight hearing today. So your face and voice has resonated throughout our great country. And Americans should not recognize the country that you have depicted. It's not America. And my feeling is that it's not the Republican Party either. It may be the Trump administration, but the Republican Party I knew, the John McCain Republican Party, for example, would not have tolerated this kind of excess and abuse. You know, when I go home every weekend to Connecticut. And one of the things I do regularly is to go to immigration and naturalization hearings. I have no formal role, but the judges allow me to say a few words to the new citizen. And I love these ceremonies. Whenever I'm most down about the country, most despairing about our future, I go to these ceremonies, and they revive my hope about America. People from all over the world who are coming here, making the choice to be here. And I say to them, you know, you will never take your citizenship for granted. You took a test that most Americans couldn't pass, and they laugh or smile just like you are smiling because they know it's true. They will never take it for granted. And I say to them, you have been a United States citizen for 5 minutes, but you are as much an American citizen as someone who has been here for 5 decades, whose family has been here for 5 generations. We have no second-class citizens. You are equal before the law. And I will continue to say that to them, despite the abhorrent abuses that you have described, where you were treated like you were not United States citizens, like you were here illegally as criminals and dangerous. The administration says it is limiting these practices to undocumented immigrants with criminal histories. Your voice and face refutes that claim. It makes Kristi Noem to be a liar. And we're going to ask Kristi Noem to come here. We're going to ask her to be a witness. I'm under no illusions that she will come to talk to us. But part of accountability is demanding answers. And accountability should also mean changing the laws so rights have remedies, so that accountability has teeth, so that agents, but also their leaders, are held responsible legally. I just want to close by saying that when I go to those immigration and naturalization ceremonies, I also talk about my own dad, who came here in 1935. He came to escape Nazi persecution. He was 17 years old. He came alone. He knew nothing more. He knew no one. He had nothing more than his shirt on his back, and he spoke no English. This country gave him a chance to succeed. And my father passed away before I became a United States citizen, but I often think of what he would tell me at this moment, because he saw the worst that was to come in the country he left. I am not leaving America, because I know that there are people who have come to this hearing as elected representatives and citizens like yourselves and throughout America who are going to stand strong for our rights and liberties. One of my fears is that this administration wants to establish a national paramilitary police force that will detain people on a whim. Donald Trump has said the Department of Homeland Security hasn't gone far enough, his words. Some of his advisors want to revoke citizenship that has been granted to immigrants. We face a truly frightening moment in America. And that's why we are here today, to elevate awareness, to raise these issues, to make sure that people of goodwill who are committed to American values and American rights step forward as you have done, despite the apprehensions they may have and despite the injustices they have suffered. So I want to thank every one of you for being here today. And I have one last question for you. Will you commit to continue working and fighting with us? Please raise your hand if you will.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you all. This hearing is adjourned. Thank you.